Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. Ray also reading it. Thank you, thank you. But first, allow me to explain how it works. Oh, hello. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. Oh, I think we know which doll I like. I actually love us, else we'd have been demoted long ago. It's true, I've only demoted like, what, 2 people? In a bajillion years? Angle? No, we don't have Angle. We only have Devil. You are the Demon Doll. You control the Demon Doll. You're a fierce-looking guy. I'm a girl. Game, why do you always misgender me? Jesus. Just minding your own business. Yes, I am. How will you interact with the human doll? Wicked? Why does it say wicked? I'm gonna attack it. Oh, you kill the human doll in cold blood. How ruthless. You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry, the story need not end here. I am wicked. Yeah. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll, but I don't want to. You are the human doll. That's lame. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little girl. I am not a guy, dang it. Just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Attack it. Oh no. You both attack each other at once and achieve the worst possible outcome. I didn't expect that, I'm not gonna lie. Dang it. What an excellent bad ending made possible by your decisions. You'll do well in this theater. Will I, though? Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you chose during your last playthrough. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from that doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Now, try turning the doll's behaviors on and off to see the different outcomes. What? Okay. Oh. They could be besties? Alright. It triples as a misgendering game. It does. Oh, jeez. Alright. I am the demon doll again. That's part of the wickedness, yes. Controlling the demon doll, how will you interact with the human? We'll play nice. You and the human doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Wow, that's not a bad end at all. End tutorial. Great. Alright, I'm done with that. Thank you, game over. Do you understand how to play? Yeah, I don't understand, but yeah, I get it. Totally, yeah. It's just one of those you nod and you hope for the best. Friendship. Yes, exactly. This game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. Oh. Okay. I like the little gremlin pose this one has. Okay, we could be a hero, a maiden, an underling, gremlin pose. And Overlord. Yes, Overlord's super cute, but gremlin pose is gremlining, you know? Okay. We'll Overlord first. You're about to oot owl us? Yes. The underling has great energy, it's true. You want Overlord to step on you. Oh no. Yeah, what? What was that, Sham? I mean, she does have like the, what are they, micro baby bangs or whatever? That is definitely a dominatrix kind of hairstyle. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans and hope they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing. If you're being quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone's just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil overlord they expect. Instead, you're the fabulous one. Mm-hmm. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the higher standard like that. One of your underlings, the gremlin, walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You're always fabulous, just like Overlord here. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. Ray is awesome. I'm glad we agree, right? What to do with this underling? Tell them to get back to work or grant them the day off. Take the day off. Let's have a party. You tell them to go take a break from sitting from the stifling, not sitting. Oh, she's got a belly button. I was like, what is that dot? It's a belly button. Okay, it's fine. I'm focused. You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. Means she had an umbilical cord? Yeah, that's what we focus on here. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. Thank you, Dr. Dutchy. What day is Doctor's Day, do you remember? Alright, did we die in our nap? You awake to a huge commotion outside. The hero has shown up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? Oh, that's not very mommy of you. You rush out into the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him and very rudely inquire his reasons for doing all this. Yes. The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captive. I can read. No, I can't. Spoiler alert, I cannot read. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. I mean, maybe it's your girlfriend, Overlord. Have you considered? Maiden, ex-Overlord. You do battle with the hero, but he's grown strong from cutting down your army. You are unable to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs and cuts you to pieces. You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the Overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. Overlord's kinda wifey, Overlord's kinda dead. What if the Overlord and the maiden are a ship? That's what I just said! These are your thoughts as you're swallowed by darkness. I would ship it. Hi, I'm Latoya, and I hate Mondays. What about Fridays? Conquered Overlord and rip. Let's reset the stage. And, Alright. We're gonna replay this exact same stage, but I am gonna skip a little bit of it, because we've already read it, you know? And I'm gonna slow down once we hit the point where Gremlin comes in. Because we don't need this part, but this little pose, I love this little pose. It's great, it's great. Okay. One of your underlings, Gremlin, walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. The art for this game is stunning, right? I love it. It's great. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do? Tell them to get back to work. Emlyn. Yes, Gremlin. Emlyn. Yeah, I'm not gonna get stuck on that word. No, I'm not. You give them a lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. I can see why this game is called Bad End Theater, yes. How's it going, Captain? Gremlin. It's not as cool as Gremlin. They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. Okay, rude Twitch kicked me out. Fight Twitch. Murder Twitch. Maybe don't, but fight Twitch. Not bad, how are you? Also not bad. You dismiss the underling and lie down in your nice comfy overlord bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. You fall asleep pretty quick, just another one of your amazing talents as overlord. I bet. Good. Do it. Success. You awake to a huge commotion outside. Are we gonna die the same way as last time? $5 on Toya. Same. Because all I got is $5. The hero yells at you, demanding you return your girlfriend that you're holding captive. So again, hi. Oh my gosh. How's it going, Toya? You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. And hey, $5 is better than nothing. It's true. Sometimes $5 is all you got. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army, and apparently we're gonna die the same exact way, even if we tell our gremlin to stay. Not the best, but trying to be cheery? Well, I hope that your day improves. Would you overlord better? I was trying, but apparently we die the same way anyway. Alright, reset the stage. We can do this. Let's be the underling now. You are a demon. Reboot. Give me a minute. I need to have one of those, like, reboot symbol things that pop up over my head. Don't grind those levels. No promises. I mean, our Diluc and Kaya are complete. Our shoes came in. Oh, great. Are they comfy? Do they fit good? I also hope things improve. When is your convention? Alright, let's try this again. You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Tell Kibo I love the last drawing she posted. It was great. I agree. It's next month. Are you hype? I'ma do it. Jeez, for sham, do it. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. But they're kinda cute. Like, why can't we be that gremlin? Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. But remember to use the G like G's, yeah? Ray's got it. Ray understands the assignment. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. We hyped. We're kinda stressed, but think we got it figured out. I'm sure once you get there, it's all gonna be worth. Our photo shoot is Sunday. Ooh, fancy. I didn't know you were having a photo shoot. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everything? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. Oh no, gremlin. And we headed to Frankenmuth for our housemate's birthday. Are you doing fun things? You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Let's overthrow her. Let's not. You know, the hero's coming today, so, like, let's not, alright? You tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably there's nothing to do. Overthrow the cute wife so she can be with me forever. What if she dies? Others nod, but don't seem convinced. You say, I can't pronounce that. It's like Ratata. Her birthday is Sunday, but we won't be home, so we do it tomorrow. Good choices, good choices. Would be more effort than it's worth, but you're still gonna be a rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. Oh, is the maiden shipped with the gremlin? Coup d'etat? Is that it? Then June photo shoot is what we're truly hyped for. Why truly hyped for that one? She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. Tell her to quit yelling. I'm being friendly. When the maiden realizes you're not gonna hurt her, she regains her composure, and you two become best friends. Look at how cute this is. That's adorable. Now she started talking to you like you're friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. Oh no, she's cute too, right? You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you, because why is there conveniently only one language in the world? Too many cute girls. It's facts. It's facts. If demons and humans have independent societies, why would it make sense for them to have wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The maiden's going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord so she can get married. Doing Dobby and Hawks in our wedding attire. Oh, fancy. Got robbed from our engagement photos, so now this photo shoot is our opportunity. I'm glad that you have an opportunity to do fancy things. For free? Yes, free is even better. There's no such thing as too many cute girls. Facts. That is so cute. I agree with Ray. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Yesterday was extra rough. Going to be extra busy this weekend. Talk later. Okay, thanks for stopping in, Soul. I hope you have a good day. I hope that your work was not too work. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. Ah, she's so forgiving. Once we get the photos back, I'll post them in the Discord so y'all can see. Yes, do it. Overlord and maiden in one room, right? The ship is gonna be real. It's gonna be real. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mention how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. Oh no, Gremlin. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool because you brought a cute girl. Exactly. She gives you a look, and you say, that was just a joke, of course. She smiles and dismisses you, and you decide it's about time for a nap. Good choice, good choice. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk! Avenge your fallen comrades. Save yourself. Save yourself. This scene is taking forever, right? Gremlin had a bigger scene than Overlord. Jeez. I need a nap. Me too. I need a snack. Go help save the waifus. Run away. Lurk. Okay. Enjoyed the lurk. I hope that your work goes by zoomily. Geez, counter 5, yes. You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle until you remember your role not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life away from any humans or demons, where you'll live peacefully alone in some deep, dark forest somewhere. Deserter underling end. Reset the stage. Hungry, disloyal. Okay. Shoot. Do I want to keep Overlord a tyrant for the, I'm gonna do underling again, but do I keep Overlord marked as tyrant for it, or should I make her friendly again? Wait. I'm waiting. What am I waiting for? Who am I waiting for? When am I waiting for? Eat the maiden? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's an option to eat the maiden. I was like, what am I hungry about? I mean, I'm getting hungry right now, but why is underling specifically hungry? Okay. Okay, how about non-tyrant overlord and hungry disloyal? Okay. We'll do this. And then yeah, that's what we got going here for us. Okay. The poor maiden, I know. All right, we're gonna skip through the very beginning as we do. She's surprisingly cool with it. Nice. You set out on your adventure outside the castle. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling in the grass, wild and free. You run into the cute maiden. She's terrified. Oh. You consider your options, which is to devour. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought and feel quite proud of that. Seems you could only be disloyal if the Overlord's a tyrant. It's true. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone would have been watching. You're so happy for adventure outside the castle. That's wholesome. Until you decide to do that. Yeah. It's fine. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Oh, I can put on a show or change. I'm putting on a show. Heck, they're throwing rocks at me. You attack the nearest human. He's old and weak and his bones crunch delightfully. That is pretty rude, to be honest. Exactly, totally worth me crunching some bones. Your audience's screams grow louder. Applause. You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. He takes you out in one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. RIP. Oh no. The curtain closes. Performer underling and now. Whelp indeed. Okay. What if, hold on. We're gonna go this, and then we're gonna go with the maiden, and we're just gonna run through all of these with her as tyrant, and then we're gonna, next one's just tyrant and disloyal. Yep. I do love this game, right? I love underling. I feel like hero is the least cool so far. Yeah, I know, we've got 41 ending options. Bad end. Anyway, let's be a maiden. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. Great. Why do you look so happy about that? You are told that you are fated to be captured by the overlord one day because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity? Who knows? We're gonna be 8. No, it's fine. Her face, yes. Here is just a goody ruining the lives of my wives. Yes, exactly. You are in church, you pray to your God, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. I thought it was gonna be asking God why you haven't been abducted by the overlord yet. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient. The pouting face. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty garsh? Oh no. Gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. Garsh. You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon just to, see what happens. Just wishing for my waifu to kidnap me, right? This is how ships are made. Overlord Ray will be taking in the maiden, yes. Facts. Ray should totally be Overlord. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Shout for a hero. Introduce yourself. Be polite. Let's be polite. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already. I'm not hungry. I hope not. Don't eat me. The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. She lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them. But to your surprise, she lets them off easy. The underling is dismissed, and the overlord turns to you looking very interested. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. Squint. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens, or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen, then a hero would come to your rescue. She got an anime isekai expression and I love it, right? You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. Yeah, you ask the overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she does not seem to understand. Overlord is so pure. I love it. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. See, this is how ships are made. This is how ships are made. The overlord shares many stories about demons with you. And little by little, you realize they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. Taking notes, note, take. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero out after them. You realize that must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. I got kidnapped by a demon overlord and I became her maid, yes. I'd watch that. Same, though. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the overlord could say the same of humans. You may be different, but they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kinda like not being told to expect demons to come after you all this time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. Ship, oh no. But then, a hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon, too. Oh no, it's the ship coming to life and to death real fast. Go away, hero. Right, hero's ruining things. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The overlord has walked past the hero and out into the hall. She's wailing. Hero, please, yes. You can only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. The overlord tears the hero apart in retaliation. You watch silently, unable to scream. The overlord, who you had just been getting along with so well, has killed another human right in front of you. It's clear now that you have been deceived by her sweet words. Demons are ruthless monsters after all, and it's definitely not her taking revenge for all of her underlings being murdered. Finally, revenge, yes, because he was rude, yeah. You somehow manage to slip past the overlord and make it out of the blood-soaked castle. You never look back. Escaped maiden and A. Oh no. Alright, reset the stage. Alright. We're gonna keep polite because that's what we had it on, and we're gonna go to the hero. It's just a misunderstanding. All you need to do is talk. But there is no talk, there's just run away. Flee. Alright. You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell girl, not guy. Stop calling me a guy because I'm not one. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventure fighting evil monsters and whatnot. Boo! Yeah, we don't like Hero. Hero sucks. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at a nearby demon overlord's castle. Time if there's ever an active shooter at my school, I'm out of there or I'm fighting back. I'd say get out because you probably can't fight a gun. Just saying. Stop assuming your own gender, right? Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. Heroes are cool. Not this one. This one's lame. Look at that lame face. Why is he wearing a belt on his forehead? Who does that? They're for your pants, not for your face. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. Literally. Why is he wearing a belt on his head? Yeah, we're asking the real questions, Ray. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. Should have gone with goggles, exactly. Whoa, mind reader, yes. Same brainwaves. But the demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Flee. Flee like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. Who says I'm not stopping a gun if they get a chair in their face? Yeah, but I still wouldn't. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Ask if they'll let you in. Cut through the demon army. Let's just ask. Let's be diplomatic. Hello, sir and or madame. May I enter your castle to slay your overlord? Thank you. You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the overlord's chambers. That was easy. The overlord and maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There is no time to hesitate. Hey, can I come in? I want to kill your friend and master. Thanks. Yeah, exactly. Ask the maiden what's going on. See, there is a talk it out option. The maiden explains that she was never actually captured and that she came here of her own volition. That was pretty dangerous of her. But no one got hurt, so at least there's that. All of the maiden art is great, right? You ask her to return to town with you to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. Just wait, next time, there's no talking, just murder, which will be the funner of the options. The art is so pretty. It is, it's so fun. You try to make conversation with the maiden, but she's been pretty quiet since leaving the Overlord's room. Is she shy? No, she's crushing on the Overlord like we all should be. She suddenly stops in her tracks, and you turn your head to ask what the deal is. Oh. The Overlord's castle is engulfed in flames. You can't help but feel relieved you got the maiden out of there when you did, but she suddenly takes off toward the burning castle. Panic sets in, and you follow to try to stop her. The smoke is so thick, you've already lost sight of her. The Overlord is mine, sorry, right? What is she thinking? It's too dangerous to continue. You feel hopeless. You stand alone at the castle gates. Your body won't allow you to take another step forward. No, going in there would be suicide. You return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Yeah, claimed by the demons. Uh-huh. I just bought this game on Steam, I blame you. It's just so cute. It's a good blame, right? A good blame. Okay, reset the stage. Alrighty. Now how do I want to do this? Claimed. Sham knows exactly what I'm getting at. Alright, I don't know which settings to go to. Oh no, I'm hungry now. Yes. It's good. It's great. Yeah, Sham totally knows. Alright. Lucky maiden. She's totally getting lucky. Okay. Now that we've got all of these unlocked, I don't know how I want to do things. Let's... There are so many endings. Let's try Tyrant again, now that the whole thing is unlocked. And she's met the maiden in this story at this point, it seems like. Missing 36. So many. You know, I could probably see from her perspective, though, if I did Tyrant, and see how the place sat on fire. I need the hero to be eaten by the underling? Yes, I do too. Okay. Do we try to run through Overlord as Tyrant, or do we not Tyrant? I can change that as we go, so. Let's see if this changes now that we've got the whole story unlocked. I don't know if it'll just still only show, for redeemed a hot seat card. We're doing great at this. I'm clicking through some of this still until the gremlin shows up. Per redeemed hot seat hydrate flan hat. So I'm going to hydrate first. Great. Hydrated. If I robbed a bank, how would I disguise myself? I would either wear one of those really dumb horse masks, or I would just wear a full-out cosplay. Like one that I would never wear in public again, but it would be a cosplay. Because what are they gonna say? Some character from this anime came and robbed the bank? Who's gonna believe you? Who's gonna believe you? A Hatsune Miku cosplay? Yes, exactly. Who's gonna believe that Hatsune Miku robbed a bank? Huh? Real life toga? Yes. Robbed a bank. Seems legit. Absolutely. Very in character. Something about how boring it is, you see their point. Alright, do we want to Tyrant at them this time, or do we want to grant them the day off? Asking the real questions here. I still don't know if this is actually going to change the story for our Overlord, but I'm hoping that we get to see another perspective. I'm hungry now. I'm so hungry now. This is what I get for not having lunch yet. We'll do Tyrant, I guess. Grant them the day off. I feel like Tyrant doesn't do much of anything. It yells at people. Overlord, grant them a day off. Okay. You tell them to go take a break, blah, blah, blah. They run away. You have nothing better to do, so you take a nap. Do we wake up to... Oh, there we go. So we do get a story change. Great. You awake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. And doesn't eat the maiden. Num. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never had any plans to capture any humans. Hello, wife number 2, right? She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough? How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human's looked at you without contempt. Romance! Romance! This world definitely puts too much focus in junk, yes. You wonder what to say. Tell her she'd better go home, antisocial. Let her stay for a while. Let her stay for a while. I want to know how the fire started. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. She's looking into my eyes. Swoons, yes. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise. The demons are not at all what she expected them to be. Yeah, I was waiting for that, Sham. You're glad she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans as not to agitate them and get heroes sent after you. Dechi following Sham's lead. That explains why people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed despite your efforts to leave them alone. Bonk. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you are actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not.
Romance! See, it's a ship! It is a ship!
You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time, it's a hero. You can ship it? You can ship it. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Shipping is real, yes. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. Confusing. Shipping.
Yes.
Ship. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. Keep her here, possessive. No, we gotta let her go this time. Because she'll come back to me. She will. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down onto the comfort of your luxurious Overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. Until your door slams shut. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed in flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Is it usurped? Is that how you pronounce that? Kitty, what are you doing? They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. Is the loneliest number? Yes, totally. You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Oh, we don't get to see the maiden come for us? Burned Overlord end. The Overlord is locked in her room and set ablaze. Literal rip. Poor Overlord, right? Okay. I don't know what I want to do next. There are so many options. I have yeah, Kitty, option paralysis. It's a crisis. Okay. All of you, tell me what you want me to pick. I'm going to be right back because Kitty is seeking an assistance, and guess you have to make the underling loyal, right? But he's not disloyal right now. Kitty is giving you options. She's telling me things. She's speaking to me. She actually is. She's meowing at me. So I'm gonna go help her. She wants help on the couch. So, just a minute. What did I miss? Sunrock's dizzy. Yes, exactly. Facts. Okay, Kitty's all settled in. She almost fell off the couch because she got too excited. Okay. So, we've got a lot of options here. What did we have here that we were thinking? Okay. We gotta put on Tyrant and then Disloyal Underling. So we'll play as Underling now and go Disloyal. Demon Underling, blah blah blah. Did she get excited because the Overlord Maiden is cute? Yes, that's exactly what happened. Feel like you're gonna go crazy, ask for a day off. She gives you an earful. Angry. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she's kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. But we're gonna overthrow her. Easy peasy. No, you're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new Overlord. Oh no, that's how they get him. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. The evil face is great, yes. Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. You sneak out of the castle and have some fun. Wow. She has a favor to ask, and your options are to hear her out or devour her. But we've already devoured her once. But okay, that she says, so we're just gonna eat her anyway. Nom. I feel like I shouldn't have, because then I can see maybe what happened to set her on fire. But we're gonna run into this place. Is the hero diplomatic right now? Yes. You haven't done anything yet. Change your mind and leave. You figure if people are this upset at just the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably wouldn't end well. You're just one little underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle thinking you'll take a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. They're very eager to talk to you about the whole kill the Overlord plan. Rude. You admit you hadn't given it much thought and only just now remembered it was a thing. Your friends question your loyalty to the cause. She's actually not so bad, you guys. Okay, let's kill the Overlord. Whatever. You tell them you were just joking and clarify you're totally in it to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. All my friends look way more threatening than I do, right? That's why we've got to be the Overlord, though. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always just pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield of faux confidence, you worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside. I still want to see more about, like, this specific demon. Potential waifu, you know? The castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to go about this. They figured they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs, useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. That demon kinda looks like time. I don't got no demon horns. Rude. Maybe? There'd probably be casualties if you fought her head-on, and while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, it's probably the wrong way to go. You got ears instead. Facts. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this. So, we're gonna waifu time. We're gonna murder an Overlord. Overlord time outfit when? Someday, maybe. Crowdfund the money for a new VTuber in Overlord style, demon time, yes. It's my dark time traveler form, you know? But you can't back down now. You'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You sneak into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap like usual. Sigh. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. I'll assassinate her instead then. Duchy, we need your money. Yeah, Duchy. Oh my god. She looks so peaceful. Time to die. Murder, murder. You figured the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into her throat, so you do just that. Why don't you... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We didn't need a weapon. Did you repeat you? Yes, exactly. That's what she meant. Uh-huh. She wakes up, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her blood, cursing you before finally expiring. That felt terrible. You remind yourself it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. Oh no, is this the worst ending or? Oh no. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. Overlord, the worst endings, yes. You live in fear that they will one day betray you as you had betrayed your overlord. Dun dun dun. Lord Underling and B. Oh no. Reset the stage. Oh, now we have option of coward. So the hero never comes because the maiden wasn't kidnapped? No, she was eaten. She didn't even make it there. Dead. Okay, okay. There are still so many options. Oh my god, there are 41 endings to this and we only have 7. How am I supposed to exist? That's what I meant. I mean, yes, she got chomped. Exactly. 37 endings left. Thanks for the math, Duchy. I didn't know it. Quite literally didn't know it. Alright. This is tough. I'm gonna change her to Tyrant and Possessive, and we're gonna try the hero. 37 plus 7 isn't 41. Are you sure? Now it is. Alright, we're gonna do hero in a different, not diplomatic way. 34, you're 34. You are the hero. Yep, it was a trap, it was. It's just like that, what was it, a Chilla's game, where I had to do math questions and you all fed me the wrong answers, but I believed you anyway, because I don't believe in math. So... Okay, we're protecting the townspeople. Time to rescue the maiden. Oh god, that? Yeah! Now you'd have to play It's a Trap. Yes, it's fine. You can feed us next. No. Alright, let's bravely slaughter the evil creatures. I gave you the right answers. Everyone else didn't. I know. Ray was kind. Ray deserves praise. I actually don't remember who gave me any of the math questions. So Ray could outright be lying right now and have given me all troll answers and I would still believe her. She would never lie to me. This is how I get Overlord overthrown. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past them, so let's murder them. Easy. Ray's tired of your crap, getting her in the same sack as all of us trolls. Yeah, I know. Ray is so pure compared to all of you. All of you. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing murdering all her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, because the maiden got eaten in this route. Oh no. A convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can see only one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You've become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. Jeez, just let me look at cute girls, right? Oh, the Overlord wants to devour the maiden already. Oh no, Sham. Sham, please. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. The Overlord can devour the maiden. Oh no. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world, but what does that matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Chad is lewd today. You are lewd today. Facts. Failed hero end. Sad. Reset the, everything. Okay. You would never, ever. Ray is too innocent. Alright, let's make Maiden not polite. I don't know. We're gonna go through the Maiden's route again. Oh, she's gonna get eaten. Never mind. Oops, that was my bad. I forgot to turn off hungry. Whoops. Alright. Oh, that's fine. Chad is lewd about 99.9% of the days. It's true. They only get lewder as time goes on, but Ray's here to balance it out. That's the 0.1%. It's probably a new ending, though. It's true. It's so true. She's pouting at church. I love the pouty face she makes, though. Alright, not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Shout for a hero to come save me. You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting. A lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Frowny. Bit by bit, you are swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Well, at least that was a short route. Okay, let's turn hungry off. How about that for a good start? Oh no. Sad end indeed. Alright. Let's try this again. You're a maiden. You live someplace where you were told you were a maiden. Everyone's faceless except for you, so you go to church to pray their faces back on. You make a pouty face, because they sure can't, because they don't got no faces. You decide that you would like to actually fall in love with a demon, because screw fate. And oh look, there's a demon. They're kind of a gremlin. You decide that's maybe a little scary. You're so silly, no you. So you scream for help, because maybe this was actually a bad idea. The demon is put off by your sudden shouting and asks you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused than hostile, which totally catches you off guard. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. I'm a maiden. Maiden does maiden things. In the church, I pray to be more maidenly. Exactly. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already. The demon really doesn't care what you're saying, but that's fine. That's fine. They agree anyway, so that you can fall in love with a crazy overlord. She lectures the underling. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits. And then they run away. But that's okay. She's got an extra eye. You don't know which eye to make eye contact with. She never planned on capturing you, though, as it turns out. She didn't think that she was a lesbian until right now. Right now. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, but apparently not this one. You ask the Overlord what you should do to, make yourself a little more waifuable, a little more capturable, like Princess Peach and Bowser. But she apparently just isn't feeling this. Do you believe in love at third sight? I mean, that's the only way to do it. I do now, right? You decide to talk with her, learn about things, the world. She didn't want to risk humans murdering her people. That's so sweet of her. She's so kind, so thoughtful. You're so happy. You can't believe that a demon is this waifu. You always thought demons were violent and unreasonable. But this, she's different. She's different. Look at that third eye. Even if she were to capture you right now, you think this place is far more interesting because she's already captured your heart. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all this time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this overlord's been very nice. Until a hero shows up. Why do you have blood on your face, hero? What you doing there? His clothes are stained by a dark liquid, blah blah. It is probably demon blood. More blah blah, because you're just panicking. You don't have all these thoughts when you're panicking. You let him know that you weren't in danger, and the overlord runs past, and then murders the hero human. Oh dear. Oh God's sake, we are having a moment, right? The overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Being captured by the overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. But the overlord stops, or rather, someone has stopped her. Whatever held back your scream before doesn't stop you this time. The overlord is being ripped to shreds by one of her demon underlings. You think you recognize them, but it's hard to tell with all the blood. Everyone's stopped moving now. The room is silent, save for the underlings' heavy breathing. You thank them for what they've done, even though it was awful. You feel you've been rescued from a terrible fate. They look at you, confused for a moment, but then puff out their chest. You should probably go home now. This place is dangerous. You follow their advice and make your way out of the castle. You decide never to leave home again for the rest of your life. Not even into the village? Maiden End B. Okay. That was an ending, all right. Maiden just watched all of that from the corner, right? Maiden's got no other options, though, and that's what I'm trying to get to, is her having options. Because, like, look at everyone else. They got 3 choices. I feel like we're bad at unlocking Maiden stuff. I know, that's what I'm worried about. All right, let's make him heroic, but not diplomatic. He has to... I don't know. I don't know. What if we make him heroic and then turn off her... Do I turn... No, I'm not going to make her possessive because then she's going to murder hero. But wait, no, maybe that is... Oh my God, there's so many decisions. There's so many things. Hero, not dutiful, not heroic, diplomatic. How about making her antisocial? If I make her antisocial, she'll send the maiden home. So I don't know if that's good. What if it's all of them? Okay, let's try this. Underling, not all the others. What? Huh. This game makes you think. It really does. It makes you think a lot of thonk. I want to know what these are. There's probably like a final ending for each of them, but there's so many endings to ending. Hold on. What are our settings for skip unseen, skip after choices, skip transitions, unseen text? Why would I want to skip unseen text? Nah, whatever. Maybe those are true endings? Probably. Disloyal coward. I want all of these on right now. We're gonna try to go maiden like this, with freedom. We're gonna free the maiden after she pouts and... Oh, wait, I gotta stop here and actually choose something. It doesn't seem like it matters if I scream or not, so, I'm just not gonna worry about that one for now. Unless I should. Just go home, stop worrying. You want to learn more, but the Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude, you just got here. How are you supposed to waifu this demon if she tells you to go home? Oh, we can choose. Oh no, which one should we do? Do we agree to leave? Or do we stay? What if I pout? What if I yell at her? See? No, I see nothing. Eyes are closed. Cannot see. No can see. Okay, I gotta open my eyes because I gotta see. Let's leave this time. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. He's covered in demon blood. You are frightened by the sight of him and run away. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. New anime, I found an overlord and I'm trying to riz her, right? They surround you with 1,000 questions and you tell them your story. As you explain that the overlord never had any intentions to harm anyone here, you notice the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You are loudly interrupted by an older man. He has a mustache, so you know he's older. He rudely calls you a demon sympathizer. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Do they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. Next time you tell the demon you want to stay, though, of course. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero, they ask. You could not have possibly escaped the overlord on your own without harm. They must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing they aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be, they say. Have the people of your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know? You wonder how you missed that before. You are seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You to be burned at the stake. But you're, that's, okay, yeah, cool, that's normal. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You've always lived honestly, so why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. That was a bit of a jump, right? They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You are so sorry. Executed maiden ending. Oh no. Well, R.I.P. maiden. No obedient for you. You got Twitter canceled. Facts. Alright, let's try not obedient. And, being a maiden. That's certainly an ending, right? Run maiden again. We gotta. Yes! Dechi's happy. Does Dechi like the maiden? Is this your favorite character, Dechi? Oh yeah, I'm clicking again to try to skip through here, but it's not gonna matter. You yell, but no hero comes. Probably because there's not one in earshot, but you know, hey. They're more confused. My fave is prop Overlord, but Maiden K. I know, right? The Overlord seems to be the best built. Alright. Going to the Maiden, not the Overlord. Overlord is my wife, it's true. But would you be opposed to both Overlord and Maiden being your wife? Are you okay with like the throuple kind of situation? She squints at you. Squint. I'm not good at squinting. Here we go, squint. No, you won't share? You won't have? But you could have 2 waifus for the price of 0 waifus. I don't know what I'm saying. Waifu communism, yes. As long as I get time, but I want Overlord. And Maiden. That's the problem here. Okay. She tells you to get lost, and we say no, because that's rude. You put your foot down, stomp. Time is part of the throuple. It's true. Quadruple? Do we need a quadruple then? How do I get in on this Overlord Maiden, like, relationship dynamic? Because I'm all for it. It's more than a throuple at this point. Yes, it's so true. You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill your destiny, even if you have to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated at your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! Okay, now we get many stories. Oh, now we're just back to our happiness stuff. Okay, you thought demons were violent. Turns out they're waifus. Surprise, surprise. And then a scary hero appears, all demon bloodied up and scary. Oh, we can protect her now. Huh. Well, do nothing is definitely die because there's a little death symbol there. But yeah, we totally gotta protect her. She's our waifu. You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny you think. You never could have imagined this would be the way you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You're glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out all right for your new friend. For your new waifu. Sacrificial maiden end. Reset the stage. Okay. We've got, at least there's one more here that we gotta do. Right? We gotta. And then we go through and we don't save her and we hide in the corner. We gotta shout for help, as one does when they see a demon that's staring at flowers and rolling around. What happens if you turn everything on? I'm gonna do it next. We're gonna find out who should I view the perspective of when I turn everything on. Okay. She says go home, you wanna learn more, but she's like, no, go home. And you say, no, I don't wanna. This is my house now. Thanks. And then you two get a crush on each other. It's very cute, very fluffy, except then this guy shows up. And he's a guy, which is kind of ew to begin with, so we're not going to do anything about it. The hero's blade pierces the Overlord, and she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. You guys, exactly. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. Except that image looks absolutely terrifying. His glove is drenched in blood. Imagine being a guy in this time and age. Couldn't be me. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past corpses of his enemies. He looks evil, but I'm a guy. Well, that's a problem. Have you considered not? You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then, you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle, and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. A lot of guys in this chat, right? Not enough waifus. Complacent maiden end. Lame. Hi, I'm here. I might go to bed any minute, but I'm here. Welcome in, Chief. How's it going? How is your day? Are you sleepy? Hi, Choo-Choo. Yes. Okay, who do we want to view this from? I feel like our best options are Maiden or Overlord for the viewiest of viewings. Hero would be interesting, or Overlord. Okay. Flipped sleep schedule, been up since forever ago. I know how that feels. Okay, I don't think we've done Possessive yet on Overlord, so let's, Maiden's just gonna get eaten. Valid. What's interesting about that? You know, sometimes they like to be eaten. I don't know. Alright. We're going to tell him to get back to work. Yeah, get back to work. Stop eating the maidens. There's a commotion outside, you're mad. Oh wait, because... Oh, we got stabbed. We murdered. Okay. What we gotta do is we gotta make sure the maiden doesn't get eaten. That's the problem. So as long as the maiden doesn't get eaten, her story continues on. But if the maiden gets eaten, it's a problem. You know? Let's try this again. She's obedient, so if we, she's gonna leave this first time, but it does cut the story super short. It's lame. Why would it cut it so short? But the underling gremlin is great. Get back to work, underling gremlin. You're adorable, but you need to go away so I can take a nap. Oh, I would love a nap. I really want food. I'm so hungry. I am the underling gremlin all along. Okay, you told them to do their job, but this cute little waifu shows up. The famous philosopher Daniel Dennett has passed. He was 84, so it was his time, but he was a giant. Like, literal giant? Honestly, I kind of like this magenta hue the most. I mean, it is a nice change in color choice, you know? She seems very disappointed by this. You don't understand the question. You think the world puts way too much focus on this destiny and stuff. She's having a hard time and insists to stay and talk to you more. Just very good at philosophy and very good at explaining it to the masses. That's fair. It's very sad, but he passed away. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human's looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say, but you tell her she should go home because you don't want the hero to come here. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. The maiden does what she's told and takes her leave. You figure you may as well go back to bed now, but you don't get to rest for very long. Before you know it, everything's engulfed in flames because you have an uprising. Oh no. So we get set on fire this way. The underling is the real problem here, isn't it? Heck. Okay. Reset the stage. Alright. Alright. What if we choose not to? I know I don't have to click these for this part. What kind of demon isn't fireproof? Not a good one. Not a good one. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. I had to think really hard for a second. I'm sorry. I was... You know, what do I know? Who do I know? When do I know? Grant them the day off. It'd be a pain for this demon to need glasses. Get contact for the top one. It's fine. Forest demon. But she doesn't look like no forest demon that I would know. Ah yes, the knock on the door, you meet a maiden. She is lovely, but she's disappointed. And that's disappointing on its own. She's a six-eyes demon, yes. It would be a problem, but maybe she has demon magic. We're gonna try to send her home without the fire this time, hopefully. Hopefully. If we wake up to a fire again, dang it! Okay, so it doesn't matter, we burn to death. Reset the stage. Alright, alright. Oh, it still says he's disloyal. I thought I turned off disloyal. Heck. Oh well. Let's see. There we go, there we go. Now it's definitely turned off. Everyone sees disloyal is not on. She's a hell demon for sure, and she can take me down there, right? Right? She's great. Alright, we're gonna, we haven't done possessive yet, so we're going to keep the maiden. Keep her forever. Or until we die. I haven't decided on the tyrant thing, but she can take me to heaven. She's a demon. She's not taking you there. That's not where you go. I don't know if I want a tyrant or grant them the day off. I'll give them the day off. I feel like that one doesn't really matter a whole lot unless we're trying to go with the, you know, betrayal option. She's disappointed. We're gonna keep her this time so that we can be BFFs. Just BFFs, you know, not anything else. I wouldn't be spending a long time chatting with a maiden just to, you know, spend time with her, to ship with her, to have a romance. We're just a couple of besties. Two girls being besties, you know? Alright, alright. Let's go, let's go. What happens if we're possessive? We'll keep her forever. She's ours. The maiden's getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underling's roughhousing. No big deal. You know, it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. Oh, I know. He's here. Oh, God, he's got red eyes. But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? Because our underling was a coward. The hero just stands there, unsure of himself. He's covered in demon blood. Besties for resties, yes. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You are not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces all strewn about your castle has really taken it out of you. The hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come here for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant for anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The maiden shouts something behind you, and you turn just in time to see her throw herself between you and the hero's blade. It pierces her chest, and she falls to the floor, lifeless. As the pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. This hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the humans has not yet been sated. You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. Vengeful Overlord and A. Best ending so far. Reset the stage. Oh, I was really hoping it was gonna get me one of these endings up here. Ah. Uh-oh, you really messed up, right? That's what they get. That's what they get. Almost like that ending, right? Okay, okay. So, I don't know what to pick now. Do I have to leave her alive for part of this. Tries to kill the Overlord, prefers not to solve things through violence, slaughters all the demons. What one should I pick? Ray redeemed answer a hot seat card. So let's answer a hot seat card. What is something that I wish I enjoyed? Avocados. Did the maiden sacrifice herself without being a martyr? No, she didn't. Heroic off? Okay, we'll turn off heroic. I like the cowardly. Yes, me too. It makes it better. Okay, okay. What does everyone else wish they liked? Enjoyed. Things. Because he doesn't do anything to wife 1 or wife 2. Yes, he runs away. That's all that matters. Alright, alright. We're gonna turn off dutiful also and go back. Probably coffee. Or at least that it doesn't give me headaches. Yeah, I know. Dad, she doesn't like coffee and it's very sad. I wish that he did. I wish we had more underling options. Have the day off, underling. You enjoy yourself. Go the distance. Bring me back a waifu. It's fine. She's so cute. Look at those sparkles. Okay, let her stay for a while. Let's see what the hero has to say this time. You bring up how you instructed your army not to murder people because you're so kind, so caring. Oh, hi! There's another hero. He was searching for the maiden and is very confused. In the same mood with avocados. Great, great. Okay, maiden apologizes for causing troubles. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. She's mine now, hero. You can't have her. I don't like avocados by themselves, but guacamole's nice. I wish I even liked guacamole. But I can't. I can't. The avocado is too avocado. Like having it on toast is weird. Valid. Guac. Let's keep her here, though. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all, and if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step toward the maiden and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Very safe. Selfish Overlord end. Reset the stage. How do we want to do next? Best ending thus far. It's just catch up, don't worry, right? Easy. Okay, okay. I don't know. I don't know which choices to choose. There are so many options. This tries to kill the Overlord. If we just make him slaughter all the demons, she gets mad because of the demons, but do the same but let her go. I think I already did that, didn't I? Is there a way to tell what I've already done? Does anything tell me? She did that E. Okay, okay, I'm gonna try dutiful where he kills all the demons but keep her on possessive and see what happens. Because I feel like she's gonna rage and I don't know. Then you wake up murdered or with her room burning. Yes. Exactly. Turn off possessive and play underling. Do I? Is that... But doesn't that give me the, like, coward option and stuff? Does Sham secretly just really like the underling? Alright. Let her stay for a while. It's fine. And we're besties. She's totally into me. Oh no. And then he shows up after having murdered everyone. I think that I've got Martyr turned off. I don't know. I think Underling is the only one who can really stop the fire from happening. I don't know. Are mods like Times Underlings? Yes, but they try to overthrow me on a daily basis. There was no one for this hero to save here. Time to murder. The hero starts babbling insincere apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoing. But you are far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You have had it with these humans always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. And we have the hero. Oh no. Is Ray the hero? When you regain control, there's nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Rip. Wrathful Overlord end. Okay. What if I click the bad end? Does it tell me? Oh gosh. Oh, okay, it does tell me things. Ripped the hero to pieces, yes. Facts. Okay. So, we've got our underling stuff here with... I don't know what happens here. Oh my god, there's so many things, so many paths I didn't even think. Even a bunch still left on Overlord, and we've been doing a lot with her. Oh no. There is so much happening here. This is overwhelming. Oh no. Don't give up, Shirley. There's a good ending somewhere.
Is there though? Is there really?
I don't think I'm convinced. Okay, it's totally overwhelming. Okay. So, what we do here, Underling begins their story, given a day off, can or cannot be polite, does not matter. Maiden's just, coming with them anyway. There's a branch here that I don't know how to acquire. I really like this game. It's so clever, right? It's super cute too, even though, it's full of dying. So much dying. Okay. So it looks like if Underlings followed, there's still a straightforward ending out of here. We need to have Underling have the day off. Very important. Did we already get this? Yes. No. Yes. We did these. But we didn't do this. That branch looks like getting killed by the other Underlings? Probably. The waifus save it from the violence. Yes. Okay, so we need to give Underling the day off, not eat the maiden, be disloyal, have Overlord antisocial, and have the maiden obedient. You can do that ending. You get yourself killed by your buddies. No. Alright. Have her antisocial, have her obedient. Let's see how this one goes. I don't know what the hero's doing in any of this, but I'm sure it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's be the Underling here. Let's go. We want the day off. We're gonna ask for the day off. We got the okay to have the day off. Who cares about the hero anyway? Exactly. Hero's lame. The waifus are where it's at. Don't eat her. Do not eat her. We're very nice. This is great. We don't really understand the concept of anything, but that's okay. So we take her back, and now what? You don't get to sleep very long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is. They say they're planning a whole revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out. And, being a pretty lazy underling, of course you reply with, "This sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead?" Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. Okay. We can choose to be disloyal still, or she's actually not so bad, you guys. Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you, but before you can ask what they're sorry about, one of them suddenly seizes you. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle, you're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. Oh no, my neck, right? Faithful underling end. So sad. So sad. Alright, well, that was dying. We died. The end. Alright, so we gotta be disloyal this time, and then go through. Maybe we need a dutiful hero to arrive at that moment. Yeah, but then he'll kill me too, because I'm a demon too. Alright, alright. Let's do this. Let's be disloyal after she lets me go on my adventure. But we haven't seen that, have we? Well, the hero kills us once, but not in the castle. He killed us for terrorizing a village instead on our day off. Sometimes you just need to destroy a village on your days off, you know? I get it. We might all get it. We ran from the hero in the castle. Yeah, it's true. Alrighty, time to be disloyal. Time to overthrow the waifus. I had to think about words there for a moment. Alright, let's go kill an overlord, because otherwise you're gonna choke me out, and that's kind of rude. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the overlord, you know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things, and if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. You follow your friends out, they make plans. You realize your friends are a bunch of directionless thugs who need your guidance, because they suck. You agree. You can't back down now, but you'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You sneak into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap. This is almost too easy. She looks so peaceful. Okay, I think we gotta chicken out, because we did time to die before. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panicked whisper, you ask them to let you out. This seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty fucked up and ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed while your head is turned. The demons shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. She was obedient, yeah. The light flickers at your feet. It doesn't take long to realize they've set the room on fire. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open to no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. No, don't cry, right? Poor cowardly underling. What if she isn't? I don't know. Hold on, I need to check the endings options. Because if she's not obedient, then I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided if we're gonna do this next week or not, but I am super hungry, so we do have to stop the stream for today before it becomes hangry, you know? If you can't fall asleep tonight, you can talk. I'll be up late anyway. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule, but I appreciate the gesture. But thank you all for watching. Fix. I know, it's a struggle. It's such a struggle. I'm trying though. What are you gonna get to eat? That's a good question. I haven't decided yet. I'll figure out once I look at the fridge and stare for a while and then eat everything in sight. Break it so bad it becomes workable? Yeah, exactly. That's the way things go. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, hanging out, lurking, chatting, all them things that you do. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye.